Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this has not been a great drive day. A little stressful.
Just a little.
Trailer trash.
You'll always be able to have a good time because you're together with your family. And we're just gonna go with the flow, and that is kind of the theme of how we travel.
I don't think it's ever happened to us before. Whoops.
Oh my God.
Even though we're in the mud, I'm still happy we're off the highway. This is your home?
This is my home.
All right, we made it to Savannah, so why not start with the most photographed place in Savannah?
We are at Forsyth Park, and this is the beautiful fountain that sits right in the center of the park. Even though it's a little busy right now, this was not our original plan. We were hoping to be able to come first thing in the morning, maybe do donuts at the fountain, but weather is not going to cooperate. So that brings up a really good point for you guys. Don't let bad weather completely derail you and get you down. Sometimes it just means you have to just kind of alter what your plans are, and you will still always find something cool, and you'll always be able to have a good time because you're together with your family. So we are going to check out the rest of the park. There are beautiful monuments here. There is a Civil War monument we're going to go check out, and just kind of like walk the pathways. It is absolutely stunning. The trees here are beautiful.
The magnolia trees are blooming right now.
They're just blooming.
And you know I love my Spanish moss.
I know.
So there's plenty of that here.
He is loving that.
Speaking of cool, I didn't say the right word. Shift. Did I say shift before?
Yeah, shift your plans.
It's pivot. You're supposed to say pivot these days.
Yes.
I don't think we can turn anymore. Pivot! 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 Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I will say that in checking out all the different things about Savannah, they do say that spring is one of the best times to be here because everything is starting to bloom. There's actually a fragrance garden here, so we got here too late. We were gonna catch it tomorrow, but like I said, weather is gonna keep us from coming back here, but there's a wonderful fragrance garden that you can walk through, and it was actually created for people who are sight impaired and who are blind, so they can actually walk through
cool. So they can
and smell all of the different fragrances. So really cool place to come and visit. And the biggest point, parks are awesome. They love having a picnic in the park. So if you look up Savannah, that is one thing that they're known for. One other cool fact about the fountain.
I think I know what she's gonna say. We missed it by a couple weeks.
I know, we just missed it. Is that Savannah, and specifically the fountain, is known for St. Patrick's Day and the celebration they have here because they actually put green water in.
That would look cool.
We're gonna have to find a photo of that and show it to you guys because it's pretty awesome. Apparently this place goes crazy for St. Patrick's Day. So
even though it's themed after France.
Exactly.
Or Paris, or I don't know.
Having a fountain in a French garden was what this was laid out afterwards, and so they wanted it to be a central part for people to come and have a fountain in the center.
All right, so we're gonna go explore here a little bit more and then head out to the beach. We're going to Tybee Island. We missed the last lighthouse tour. We're gonna have to come back for that. We just missed it, and the weather is just crummy, and our main goal is to get up to Fayetteville to see my brother. Okay, so kind of typical for us. We usually go through an area, we figure out what we like, and then we plan our visit back because we get a better lay of the land. We actually didn't try to do it this time. We actually planned on spending about 3 days here, but because of the weather and because our next stop is my brother's, instead of waiting around here for the weather, I'd rather go spend more time with the family. So we're gonna go up to my brother's. We wanted to get this in, but we missed it by like a half an hour.
You can actually take a tour and climb all 178 stairs in the Tybee Lighthouse. It's the oldest and tallest lighthouse in Georgia. We really want to do this tour, and we also love when the tour also includes the housing for the lightkeeper. So we will come back and do this another time. We're really excited to be on this side of the island. The North Beach side is a little bit quieter, a little less populated.
Although not according to the birds. The birds are loud.
So we're gonna enjoy sunset here, looking at the lighthouse. I think we're gonna go and eat at the North Beach Bar and Grill and kind of just enjoy our last night here. It's gonna start pouring in about 2 hours. So we're getting in as much as we can, and we're just gonna go with the flow, and that is kind of the theme of how we travel.
We want to come back here obviously and do more in Savannah, more on Tybee Island, more on Jekyll Island. All of these coastal places we love, but not now. This gives us a good lay of the land. I don't know why. That's how my mind works.
Yeah.
I know that's not possible for everybody, but that's
how it works for us right now. And so we're gonna share what we do right now, and then the next time we come back, hopefully we'll be taking you guys to the top of the lighthouse.
So we're gonna go and find something to eat. Home.
This is my home. Except this one's Old Orchard Beach, Maine, so it's a little
Further norther.
wherever north.
More norther.
Yeah, it's more norther.
Old Orchard Beach doesn't have a sweet lighthouse in the background. Let's have a cool pier though. This has been a day.
Been a day.
Let's
Wow.
Let's end this day.
I know. We started off
Let's let
nice
it
and early.
You guys were talking about how like the busy day we had. I was like, oh yeah, we didn't do too much, and I completely forgot we did Devil's Den this morning.
We did Devil's Den.
I was like,
4.5 hour drive day. Savannah.
Tybee
Island.
Dinner, beach, lighthouses.
All right.
It's a lot.
That's a good day.
Time to wrap this day up.
So this is probably the most convenient RV hookups we've ever had relating to our specific layout of amenities. I've never had it happen so close and so smooth. This is straight to here. This is straight to here. And this is, you know, as close as possible to straight to there. Anyways, I think it's cool. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this has not been a great drive day. A little stressful.
Just a little.
It's kind of like a northeast thing, I think. Or just a rainy day thing. I don't think it's ever happened to us before where we've added over an hour and 20 minutes to our drive because of, I don't even know how many accidents came up on the thing?
At least 7.
We were diverting, it was such a mess. We've never seen that. Maybe the most we've ever got delayed, like
Ever.
arrival time. You say the arrival time is 4:30. and then all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock or something. Maybe a half an hour.
Maybe.
We've lost the traffic. Never an hour and 20 minutes. I know
That's how much. It was a lot.
Probably normal, but I don't know. Maybe we just drive at different times.
Well, we do a lot of driving at night. This is a full day drive, and it's been pouring literally nonstop all day long.
I wanted to film at Buc-ee's. We get to Buc-ee's, and I guess everybody's like, well, it's raining, let's go to Buc-ee's.
Hundreds of people there.
So many people there. I wanted to talk about Diesel Deep Clean, which is like for your DPF filter. It's a really good product. We'll talk about it a different time, but it is a Diesel Deep Clean from Lucas. It's a product, a liquid product that you add to your gas that I believe actually does some work. I'm going to talk about it another time. I am still glad we hit the road today because this is still better than sitting in Savannah in the RV while it just pours. Because we just had a limited time there anyways, and I would rather do this and get to my brother's house so the girls can hang out with their uncle versus...
Right, because like we mentioned, it's a weekend. We work on the weekend, so he's going to be editing for the next couple of days, but it allows us to just get there earlier and be settled where we're going to be into the beginning of next week and get some time with Uncle Evan.
We had a pretty tight schedule booked, you know, to get a bunch of stuff done, so when the weather affects that, you just got to keep going, you know?
Apparently I've said that a lot this weekend because the girls were telling me that I've been like becoming Optimus Prime.
Autobots, roll out. We roll.
Roll out.
But that's what we do. That's the best part about living on the road is that we can just roll out when something doesn't work, when the weather doesn't cooperate, we move to the next thing.
I'm pretty sure that is top 5 top amounts of fuel I've ever put in the truck. We were really pushing it to get the Buc-ee's.
That was low. That was bringing up like memories of running out at the border when we came back out of Alaska through Canada.
Our truck said 30 miles left. We got to the border because it was $2 or $3 a gallon cheaper to just buy it in the States. And we're sitting in line. They tell you to turn your engine off. I turned it off. It would not start back up. Anyway, from then I said, I'm never going to go below 50 miles. And we did. We got right to about 30 miles before we had to pull in, but that took almost 36 gallons of fuel, and this is a 36-gallon tank. So
we are finally in Fayetteville, and we get off this road and not worry about accidents or
everybody's safe.
Rain.
Is this our exit right here?
This is our exit.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy for this drive day to be over. I'm still glad we stopped in Savannah. It gave us the lay of the land. And it was a direct halfway point between Fayetteville, which is where we are right now, and when we left Devil's Den. So it worked out great.
It's a good drive day.
And yesterday was awesome. Like, we did a ton of stuff between Devil's Den, that park, the beach. It was a lot of fun.
It was a good day. Also, it was 92 degrees in Savannah yesterday, and it is 43 here in Fayetteville. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Oh my god. I'm used to Florida now. Why? Oh. All right, let's get Daddy in. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh. You coming back, babe? Good. Keep going. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming. Awesome. Keep coming, keep coming. Back end over to driver. All right, stop right there.
Raining here all day?
Yeah.
Oh. Good to see you. Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
We got into a little bit of mud, but we're good. We're good. 4-wheel drive. We're good.
Whoops.
Look at that. That's some thick mud.
You would not know looking at me that I was born and raised in Maine.
It's so cold. It's 47 degrees colder than it was yesterday.
So cold. Like, I can't feel my fingers.
Do you want to keep talking, or do you want to set this up so we can get warm?
Let's get this going.
I'm still happy we're here and off the road. Even though we're in the mud, I'm still happy we're off the highway. All right, as you can see, we're all dried out here. Truck's all cleaned up. When my brother bought this place a little over a year ago, he thought that he might have a little bit of a problem fixing the yard up. He didn't realize the drainage issue that he had to to overcome first because the water just kind of rushes down here. This was some flood waters here. So 4-wheel drive, no big deal. This at one point was a little island to get to there. Maybe one of the times we come back here we'll be able to help him fix this yard, but up until now it's a great spot to put the RV because when this yard is fixed we're not going to be putting the RV here. Uncle Evan has some surprises for the girls. If you've watched this channel before, you know that we love MREs, and we just celebrated Easter. So this is Uncle Evan's idea of a Easter egg hunt. All right, girls. By now you have an idea of what's happening.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get them all, Layla.
What are we gonna call this? It's not an Easter egg hunt. It's an Easter MRE hunt? That's too easy.
MRE Easter?
MRE Easter hunt. Okay. All right, you got it. You win.
That one. This is good.
Which ones are those ones?
We got a beef shredded and barbecue sauce.
These things are great because they're like Christmas in a bag because you never know what you're gonna get.
Mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Skittles is the jackpot. Here we go. Oh, Lily's on the run already.
What in the world? Jesus!
How'd you miss that one?
Lily, oh my gosh! There's so many.
There's still one out there.
Still one.
Unless there's two.
Lily's gonna wait for Lily to drop it. And then just take all of Lily's. It's so heavy. Oh my gosh.
Is this not the best Easter egg hunt you've ever? Wait. MRE Easter hunt? All right.
Let's see what the haul is, girls.
This is the bounty. And everybody's shaking their heads like,
What is wrong with you guys? Cheese tortellini.
Ratatouille. We love that movie.
You know, if you can sort of muscle your way past the gag reflex, all kinds of food possibilities open up.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's barbecue flavored pork patty.
Oh, that's got my name written all over it.
There's a menu 8 in there.
A menu 8?
But only one.
Meatballs marinara sauce. That's Evan's favorite.
Oh man.
There you go, guys.
That is awesome. Wow, this will last us years.
Through emergency situations.
That's right.
So since we're actually leaving today, we've been here about a week. We're gonna move the RV into the yard to see, if it fits, to make sure that the tongue jack can come down far enough without coming up on blocks. And then we're gonna just give it a little power wash before we head out. Any yard experts? Right now the plan is to put a kind of a swale down the middle so all the water goes out once there's grass on it, or some sort of French drain. I know there's a lot of knowledge out here, so let us know. Oh my gosh, there's one more. Sneak in for the win, Layla.
Sneak attack. There's 2 sausage.
Oh, there's some breakfast ones?
Sausage and maple ones.
Okay. We had a great week, but saying bye is tough. We do a lot of goodbyes, but saying bye to family is even tougher. More tougher.
Love you too. Thank you guys very much. Yeah?
All right.
Seriously, we had a good time.
I know. So good, Ev. So fun. You have the perfect projector wall.
I do.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Next time you come, I'm gonna build.
We had 120 inches of TV on the inside of his wall in there. It was awesome. Watch the new Avatar.
Mario Kart Wars, they taught him how to play Mario Kart.
Evan, are you pretty good at Mario Kart? How good is he?
I'm
You pretty
really
good?
terrible at Mario Kart. Apparently.
He's about as good as me. Well, that goodbye ride was rough, and I don't think we told you where we're going. We landed in Greenville, South Carolina. Tomorrow we'll continue on to Nathan and Marissa's Less Junk More journey, where I think there's going to be a little bit of a grill off going on. I think I've been a bad influence. Everybody has got Davy Crockett's or Trek's Green Mountain Grill smokers. It's going to be a good weekend. We're here in a church parking lot just for the night. We're going to visit with some friends here. We've been here before. Probably hit up some breakfast before we hit the road again. It was this perfect spot. It's almost exactly halfway between Nathan and Marissa. So
Worked out more perfectly.
it was sad to say bye to my brother, but
As always.
like we said, it's always bad to say bye to everybody, but family just,
It feels a little
it does feel
more
a little
intense.
different.
But it's always see you later. And we have gotten to see, like we say all the time, we have gotten to see Evan and all family members that have lived in different parts of the country more than we ever would have had we stayed in Maine. So
I would much rather say goodbye more often than, never say hello. So
absolutely. Good point, honey.
it's pretty poetic, wasn't it?
It was very well said.
Not a bad drive.
No.
It rained. I assumed it was going to rain, so I didn't spend too much time power washing the mud off. I just hit the rims. I was smart about it. I'm going to look at the weather of where we're going, and sure enough, it was going to rain. I'm trying to use science a little bit more.
It's always another day to wash the rig in the truck, honey.
Always. All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. This is definitely turning into a more travel style vlog, I think.
These trees are so cool.
I'm actually pretty happy with
Love
where
it.
we're at right now. Except for the bug. Oh no, it's a piece of grass. I'm weak.
We're in Greenville, South Carolina, visiting some friends from high school. We haven't been back to Greenville in
I think just 2 years.
No, it's been 3 years.
3 years.
3 years?
I know, it's
June
been a long
of 2020.
time. We got to hang out with Kelsey and some of their boys at Disney. We randomly saw them at Disney last year, which was really fun.
Randomly, I mean, we knew they were going to be there.
We randomly found out the day before that they were going to be in the same Disney park as us. I think that's kind of random.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's pretty random.
So it's been a long time. We're gonna head out to one of their favorite breakfast places. She said it's like a crepe and coffee shop. So that sounds cool.
Frappes?
Is that how you pronounce it? So this is Tandem Crepes and Coffee, and you actually order from the van, which is adorable, and then you go inside and they bring your food to you.
All right.
This is really cool.
I don't think I've ever had a crepe.
Look at this one. Look how pretty it is.
Yeah, this is actually...
a strawberry cheesecake, you said?
It's strawberry short crepe.
All right, I see what they did there.
Blueberry one.
Did we get it?
Did we get it?
Was it worth it? Was it worth the visit?
Oh yeah. Always worth the visit.
Yeah, I saw those videos you guys took over there in that. Great videos. Always worth it.
Always worth it. There's something so special about people that you have like a very long history with. I don't know. It's just awesome.
You get back together and it's just
It's
like you never left.
You're reminiscing and you're going back in time. So we have been very fortunate that we have like wonderful friends from high school and from the Navy that we're still close with, and you go back to like just being friends immediately.
Well, now let's
Pack it up.
pack it up and go see some more friends.
Never lost among the crowd with me. Everywhere you go, I'll be